Okay. Hello, good evening. This is my first live stream here. It's been work back to back, just to get this channel going. I'm forgetting some of these things here. God help me. Good evening, good evening. Auntie Lufunke. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you said that last. I received a call. And in fact, I feel like not doing it anymore. Then, when I was trying to do the thumbnail for me to transfer it to my laptop, it was misbehaving. Usually, I just hair drop it. You're welcome. We maintain the same time at this period of time, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same time, 8 o'clock. Don't worry, we'll be done in few minutes. We will not be too long, so that you can go and attend to the children and your maybe hobby. I was just say your family. You're welcome. Sorry about that. You have to turn it off. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. You're welcome. Please make yourself visible. So the topic is what is wrong in seeking for assistance from your spouse's ex. And if you want me to drop the link, I can drop the link, and I can explain this a bit further so that people can understand. This use banner temporarily. I want to take it off. Okay, yeah, I think I've taken it off. Scroll across top ticker. Which one is that? I don't know. Yeah, so let's say for example, because this is something that I read, this man, when he met the lady, he found out that she was in a she's she's would I say rounding up our relationship with someone, and he kind of encouraged her, was there for her. In a nutshell, things worked out between them and they started dating. They got married. Fine. The lady wasn't in a, you know, she did not end the relationship in a sour um aggressively with her ex. It was just, I'm no longer interested. Your family doesn't this one, I can't this one, so I don't think I'll be able to wait for that long, blah blah blah. And you know what? Things work out. They were friends. But this guy refused his wife from communicating to her ex, and she maintained. Few years later, the man was seeking for a job and he got a new job, which was fine. Then he was explaining that the face looks familiar. The person that maybe is his boss. Now later found out that it was his wife ex that and he would need his help to get promoted. If not, he knows they are downsizing the firm, and it's likely that he gets would I say he get kicked out. Remember, he found the job there. He and if he was he's new in that place, not so life happens, and they want to downsize some staff, and he knows that since it was new, and you know that you haven't really impressed the company for too long, so when things are happening, they will need to might be part of the people that they will ask to leave, because the main CEO of the company has passed on. So, of course, when the children and the wife take over, they want to reduce the size of their staff so they can, be able, deal with the people they can maintain. Now he knows that the wife's is one of the people there, and he will be needing his assistant so that he's not jobless. So, is this okay, or what is wrong in him seeking for assistance or sending his wife to his to her ex to go and seek for assistance for her husband? Is there any implication in this? That's what I want us to discuss. Did I drop the link? No. That's if you can even use the link, since it's in the evening right now. I don't know if the children will be. I don't know who we have next year. Oh, Google. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let me be sure that you can hear me really. Can you hear me? I've forgotten to actually ask so that I'm not just talking to myself. Is it appropriate? What is the implication of when you ask for a favor or assistant, financial assistant, or any assistant from your ex, or your spouse's ex? When it comes to ex, people take it too really hard. Your voice is low. But I finish you. One can join the stream. Yeah, you can join the stream if you want to. You said my voice is low. How do I check? How do I increase voice here? Let me try my own speaker itself. It's quite loud here though. Am I about me manage? We'll be doing like a that I'm new to YouTube and live streams as well. Yeah, you can. Your voice is low. And the setting, is there a voice? Let me check. Audio. Reduce mic background noise. That isn't clear. Yeah, it's showing that it's perfect here though. Mic volume. What about now? I've increased the mic volume. So I can narrate the story again if you didn't hear me very well before. Oh. Oh God, this reading thing, I haven't done it. Let me check. Better now. Okay, there was a place that gives me the option of increasing the volume. Let me go to YouTube. Studio. Please give me a minute. I'm trying to do a setting that somebody is asking me. Maybe I can find help here. Studio. And where's my live stream? Today, not today. My this thing was even going up. Yeah, better. Okay. Now I need to remember. Oh, my couldn't me freeze by. So while I'm doing the setting, I'll just continue to explain. I don't know if you understood my explanation on why the guy needed his wife to help him seek assistance. But you know, when men when they meet, they don't like their what should we call it? Customization. They don't like their ex to they don't like them talking to their wife or their partner to talk to their to have any communication with their ex anymore. They're always like that. Most of them are like that. But now that he needs assistance, he doesn't mind. So is it that they will only allow them to communicate with their ex when it favors them? When it doesn't favor them, then there's a problem. They should take Uber. The thing is confusing me here. So if they want to come, let me check the live stream. If yeah, it's a very bad idea. It is, but should should um should they decide to suffer just because of pride? And what are the implications really, though? Why is it not okay? Why do we think that it's not okay for um I did not do subscribers only I did sorry, I'm trying to find where they do the rate. I didn't see it. The guy will still use it against the woman. It's not pride though. Do you not think so? You know, there are some that they are actually financially down and they have children. What about when they want to pay school fee? Where I have the problem is the fact that why should it be that it is when the man needs assistance and he sees that it was the lady's ex. Now he will be ready to say, okay, yeah, go and talk to him, go and be his friend. What if the guy decides to say, okay, can we continue where we stop? And like you said, if things happen and let's say the guy just help without asking for anything, just being a good boy, being a good man with a good heart, and did not ask for anything. In the near future, the man might still say, "Oh, I'm not even sure if you even allow him to touch you. Maybe that was why he gave us the or assisted him." All channel can redirect to my ear. I've done it now. Send it. Yeah, so you can use it against her. And what if later the man and the two men are now having issue at work? I think there is no how this they wouldn't bring things into that would not cause issue. Even if the man gets home sometimes and the wife is asking how is work and how is Shola, it might take it to the extreme end, it might just go on the wrong way. You can't really predict these men the way they do their things, or they just feel that they own every days all the minutes in your in the that ever since they meet you they have to be the one to control it, but when it comes to them they can't. And also, let's now look at it this way: what if it was the lady that he was the man's what if it was the man's ex that the lady has to go to seek for assistance? Would the man also want to stop the woman from going to go and meet his ex, because his ex has to give his wife um a job or assist them, or to give her husband a job? They wouldn't want to, because it's the lady that will be going. It has to do with female to female. What if the ex has to sleep with the wife? Exactly. Then she will come back. I think in that state, it's okay for the woman to come back and tell the husband that, oh, the person you sent me to has changed. What is demanding for, I cannot do it. He's seeking for something else. Then he can now say, okay, don't do it. But there are some men, we've watched some movies in the past that they'll say, yeah, don't, it's just one, so it's just going to be between us. Years later, it will not be between them alone, it's between them and their heart. And even when they start sleeping with someone else outside, if the woman start confronting him, he's going to say, isn't it so person this so thing to you? I didn't get the part where if it was the lady that has to go to the man's ex. So I'll say it in this way. Now, imagine that your husband's ex, which is then she had a company, or she's in a position to assist your enemy. I don't know how to put all this thing together. Yeah, so if it was the man's ex, which is a lady, the man would be comfortable to tell his wife to go and seek for assistance. But when it comes to them to go and meet their wife's exes, it's difficult for them, because they know most times women to women don't really occur, but a man to their wife, that they feel that they might still be catching feeling, or anything can happen. Some will say, oh, men are on the man or a man that will think like that will think like that, it means that it's something that he himself can do. That's why he wouldn't allow his wife to battery low. That's why I wouldn't allow his wife to go and maybe seek assistance from her ex. Oh, I think the link that I dropped, were you able to click on it? Were you able to use it? Because I know they said when it goes is on vertical, um maybe it's on YouTube. I think it's the YouTube one that doesn't work. Let me quickly blow my fan. Is it bad here? I'm sorry, I have to quickly use my before my food burn finish with this I can't click on the link. It's not allowing you to click on the link. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I send you the link via your on your phone, maybe to work. If you want to come. Try the one I sent to you now. Maybe that one will work. I'm using the JJC one. As long as no one call me, I'll be fine. So why do men always have such pride when it comes to their babe, their wife, their sweetie? Hey, this time tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Olufunke would have finished her birthday. No, it's not tomorrow. It's even Friday. It's not tomorrow. If you can still hear me, let me know. I sent it to your WhatsApp. See, check if it can allow you to come in. Okay. Well, for me, I think it is something they really need to think about. And if the woman wants to agree to something, there should be someone else that should be a witness, because the man can change it for her tomorrow. He can say different things. So he can talk according to how he feels. And one thing with human is when they have when they are now financially stable, you see another character that you don't know about them. So if at all she wants to go to her ex to seek for assistance for her husband, I think I will advise that in such case, discuss with them that you want a witness, and even if you're going to go and meet your ex, you are going to go with him, or you go with maybe your sister or your or his brother or his sister, you don't just go alone. You're welcome. Thank you for
Yes,
joining me.
ma'am.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you for not
Yeah,
letting me go.
I've not click on the first link you sent.
Yeah, I think it's because it's vertical one. I use the string. I thought people are able to join through vertical. I know that people do join. I just don't know. Maybe they send the link through YouTube itself. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have tried YouTube itself. Okay. I've seen where I should have put it. Where you can. I think it's from here. I've put it on that distance, but okay. So I was saying. So what are the? Why do you think it's quite uh that is not good? It's not a good idea. I was actually giving advice on what she should have done. But let me hear from you. It's better than typing, isn't it? Okay, I think she's attending to someone. So I was saying that it is, is a is something that you really need to think very well, because human can change. Someone that you think you know today, and when they are financially when they step up a bit, you could see another character that you never know about them. The character you don't know about them. They can change things around. You can decide to just start behaving anyhow that you start wondering. And the thing is, women keep, they are worried for a very long time. They keep praying, going, going on their knees, doing praying, fasting and prayer. This man is not changing. And the woman would now become, looks like his mom later. Meanwhile, this man will just be enjoying himself. Later, he will start taking different ladies, or he will have he will have someone else that he now feel it befits his own status. They do that. So that's why I said, to me, I feel it's something they should agree on, that if she's going to go and meet her ex, we will go together while I'm talking to him. But if you feel you will rub off on your ego, then I have to go with someone, maybe someone from your family, your sister or your brother, or my own sister or my brother. Someone has to be with me when I'm seeking my exes. When I go to him, though I know people will say, "Oh, isn't it they can steal me behind when people are not there?" But at least when he went there, someone is there before they will change it. That's why I said men can. And when I mean men, it's not only a male. Like human can change at any time once they are financially when they step up a bit, their character will change. There are things that they could tolerate before. They find it they can't tolerate it anymore. They find some things very irritating. They are very intolerant to certain things that they were able to embrace or cope with before. Are you back now? Hello. Okay, she's not back. Who is the second person, really? Okay, let me check my other device. It's not there now. It's not this. It's not on. Okay, so I feel and if it was the man's ex that was doing well, and the man feels that the ex can help him or her, it's easier for them to want um to accept that their wife can go and meet their ex, because it's a female to female issue. But some, because of pride, they wouldn't want their ex, depending on how they depart, how they ended the relationship. I was talking, but seems you couldn't hear me. I can't hear anything. Cannot hear anything. Yeah. So depending on how they parted ways. So some men wouldn't mind their wife to go and meet for assistance if they have a very cordial, they ended things well, and if the wife is okay to to um you know work along with the with his her husband ex. If they don't find anything bad there, they can. But I know, we ladies, there's nothing we cannot even say, we can do. It is men that will be, they think, "Mhm, no, it can never happen. It can, what if for the female, I think that one is quite okay. Just a little, maybe when they are being corrected at work, that's when they feel, if not, maybe this person is talking to me because she's trying to take the revenge of what my husband did on me, something like that. But that's for ladies, but I don't think there's really is really that hard for men. I think it's hard for men to deal with, asking their wife to go and seek for assistance. I don't know if he was on GC, the first one, the Chorus Corner that I shared is, or it was ENV, a man that was seeking for, he's been unemployed for a while. When he finally got something or so, no, I think maybe the wife was pregnant, then she went to go and seek advice from, I mean, help from maybe a oil company or something like that. The man decided, requested to sleep with her. No, she wasn't pregnant then. I think the man child requested to sleep with her, and she did, which I think it was a one-off then. But truly, the man fulfilled his promise by giving her husband a job. Can you please shut the door? Yeah. So the man, he was given a job and he was earning well. I think oil company, something like that. And I think few years later, the man found the text message his wife was exchanging with his boss. I think after the first time, the wife went back to service the man. So and they were now doing well as at that time. He said each time the man is asking for her to come grace his bed, it will be a threat of maybe his her husband is going to lose his job, and he knows what it took her husband. It took her husband years before he could get the job, and so if they're out of jobs, he knows her husband could be something else, could turn something else. Men could be really really grumpy when it comes to the fact that they haven't found something to do in a while. So, and the life they were now living, everything is something she was thinking of, that isn't it she would just do it once. So I think to her, isn't it once a year or once in 6 months? It's just for the man to do it, and her husband get to keep his job. But when the man saw it and he confronted her, then she explained everything. She begged, but the man refused to take her back. Remember, it was through would I say through good gestures to grace the boss's bed that made her husband to be somebody today. I think I saw that story on, I think that Freeze's show. I'm going to go and look for it because I think I share something about it. So, and the question is, was the man wrong? Shouldn't the man just think of the number of years he's been at home, not doing anything, and the time that his wife went to go and grace his the boss's bed? It's just once now or twice or something like that. But they are living well, things are good for them. But the man left the woman and finally married someone else, though they do have children. They have children. So that's to say, men. That's to say, men. When it come, even when it favors them, that thing is being done to help their own life, to help their career. They just can't. They just can't take it. Okay. I'm glad I did this one today. At least there will be something for someone to help me to play. Please, if you come across this live stream, please help me to replay. I'll appreciate that. Let me know what you think about this. Is it appropriate for one to seek for assistance from their exes, of their spouse's ex? Yeah, their spouse's ex. Financial help. Um, would I say corporate help? you know, let's think of it as well. What if the ex is a doctor and they will need his help? They can't say, oh no, because they should allow the person to buy. So we're only talking about the this vertical live stream doesn't support joining. Sha. As for me, it's not. As for you, it's not right. Okay. Or it didn't allow you to come in. People join on other places. Though I used to see it. I purposely take it to vertical, but I don't. It won't allow me to change it anymore because I've already started the stream. Yeah, orientation setting at disabled wildlife. Yeah, because I've already set it. I thought that would be the one because people were saying use vertical, use vertical. Oh, I think what I can do another time that I might not use that if I want to use vertical, because I don't want to come. Um, I'll just be at the background. That might work. That might work.
Can
Hello.
you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wow, at last. At last.
Myself and Anne, we did a recording today, and I could hear her. I've not edited it to even post it. So
Okay.
you're
Yeah,
welcome. Thanks for
like
bailing me out.
this topic we're talking about, in my own opinion, I don't think it's right for you to seek for help from your ex. No matter
Mm.
how guys, no matter how well you departed, like even though you departed on good notes, like no quarrel, no issue, you departed on a good note, one thing can still lead to another thing, and then something will happen. And either of the spouse that sent their other spouse to go and beg for something from their ex, they are still going to use it against that person. When anything happens, they will bring it up. They will look for all the avenues to bring it up. Like, hey, I can't blame you. Maybe you are now talking to your ex. I can't blame you. When you have started talking to some, that all those kind of things. People
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
point.
exactly.
So it's better to be safe than sorry. In the case of if the ex is a doctor, that one is different. You may even choose not to go to that hospital if you see your ex there. You can choose to go to another hospital.
Yeah, but what if it's a
The
maybe
specialist.
the wife is yeah, or something like that, that you just find out you
Yeah.
just saw the person that is going to operate on you just can't pull out. So
That's
everybody will just go
that
now.
in that case, that's a professional. They don't need the assistance of that person. It's not like they need the help of that person. They came for service.
Everybody's doing their job, yeah. Just bone your face. Just pray that
Yes.
everything's
Just greet
successful and you go your own way.
Waka pass. Like there was one funny thing that happened when my big sister, when she wanted to give birth to her first child, they were still in Nigeria at that time. So one of the doctors on duty that day, they finished together from the same university, the same set. Like
Mm.
and the doctor will be in the labor room. The doctor is going to see her naked. You
You
understand?
see everything,
And she's
everything
not
she's
there
been packing
because,
and
because my classmate is in the labor room. I will not give birth again. That one is a different thing entirely. If
Mm,
it's on the basis of, oh, you want to go there for a treatment or something, but if it gets to a point where you have to beg them for a favor, it is very, very,
mm.
it is very, very.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In my own case, me, I don't like. I don't anything that will take me to someone like that. Ah, I don't pray for it to happen, because those people will use it against you, even behind you. Like in my own case, I like to use myself as example because I've experienced.
Mm.
I'm a small girl with big with big experience. So there's this person that I was in a relationship with, that we're no longer together, even though we departed on a very, very bad note. Like, we fought, and before we
Yeah.
departed.
The other, yeah, the one that you told me about it.
So, and he is like an influential person in terms of political connections and everything. So there was a time when we newly got married. My dad mentioned that, oh, should we give your CV to Lagbaja? I was like, don't give my CV to Lagbaja. I, I because someone that will help me and will be using it against me at my back. That, oh, I will not
Using it to
yours, but
try to lure
you
you
want to
over.
collect
Yeah.
favor from us. You understand that kind of thing?
Mm,
Me and my mom, we used to discuss it that, uh, although my dad, my dad, he's the kind of person, he doesn't take things seriously like most people do. My dad was like,
free spirit.
there's a big deal now. You didn't see, now. So what's the big
Mm,
deal? But me and my mom, we didn't like that idea, and I'm sure my husband will not like that idea as well. You understand?
mm,
So,
yeah.
and later heard from some people, a reliable source, that he was talking behind that my dad wanted to give him my CV. Can you imagine? It was,
Mm,
and the people that they gossip together will still come and give us gist. So now,
yeah. You now
but
said,
now
thank God.
that this is what this guy said though about you. I said, daddy, please don't ever even talk to him about me looking for a job. I'm not suffering. At least I'm eating. I'm living fine. So
Mm,
I don't need a job from him. Any favor that I'm going to get in life that will come from him, I don't want it. He won't be. He
okay.
can't be the only person in this life that can do me favor. He cannot be. God is not a wicked God. God cannot put my Oremi cannot put in his hand alone. That I cannot see any
Mm,
other person in this life that will help me. No, God cannot be so. God cannot treat me like that. So it's better to avoid such things, because we've heard of a lot of stories. They will now tell you, okay, come and meet me somewhere. Let's discuss. Let's discuss better. Let's
mm,
discuss better. Okay. Oh, well, maybe the other spouse has gone to beg for assistance, and the ex will now be like, oh, okay, I've heard you, but well, we can't discuss very well now. We need to talk better about it. Let's book a place so that we can talk better. From that talking better, one thing will lead to another, will lead to another. It can lead to somewhere where they don't even think of. Like, so it's better to be safe than to be sorry in cases like that. They should look for
yeah.
people elsewhere. They
But
have help them.
amen, God will help them. What about, as I take it that's okay, yeah, like your ex, the way he behaved was immature, how you guys ended things, and he start running his mouth. For men you expect that they zip up. But
Yeah.
yeah, but what if it's the other way around right now, I said, for example, that man and realizes that his wife, yeah, his ex, the one he left, or the dad he didn't marry, is the one in a very good position, and he would need maybe job assistance there for himself or for his wife, and he's now sending his wife that Joshua Loba Miloba Tinuke local Loba Soro now, that kind of a thing. I am
Yes.
saying I am saying for women, it's easier for them to want to say they might first of all like why, but they will end most times they will end up going because is a female to female thing. Like the man can allow such. Very few I think very few want to kick off based on maybe how they parted ways. So for pride reason. But being female to female, I think, oh, they are fine with it. What do you think about that?
Well, it all depends on individual differences. There are things in life that the way someone will handle things is not the way another person will handle something. Like this one that I'm talking about now, that I'm saying I can never. Some people will still not see anything. Like there's this couple that I follow on Facebook. They are white people, and they are separated now. But one funny thing that I see them doing on their Facebook page these days is that the guy has moved in. They say they are co-parenting, and the guy is now living. They have like a boys' quarters in that house. The lady has a big house, and then there's this small apartment in that compound. That's where the guy is now staying because they want to be doing co-parenting. You know, some people will see that as a silly idea. Like, you people are no more together. So why is the guy living with you? But today they can undo it. They think they are mature enough to undo that kind of situation. So that's why they are doing it that way. But some people will see it as a silly arrangement. So why would you move back in with someone that you are no more together? Yeah. So I think talking about female to female, it does. Some females will still think otherwise, that you are using style to send me to your ex. Probably you still want her back, Abby. And you know that some men can also use that avenue. Maybe they don't want their wives or their other maybe girlfriend or whatever to suspect anything. Probably they want their people could be calling. People could be calling. Maybe they don't want that wife to suspect anything. You now be using style to send his own wife to that ex. Whereas he and that ex are already seeing each other. But so that the wife will not fura like that. So
that's another
part. Anyone that you have had a love or any emotional connection,
affair,
it is very, very difficult to go back to them and be saying, it's just pure friendship. It is very, very dangerous. We are all humans. They will still remember one thing or two that they have done together, and the affection will come.
You see this, I don't know, our madam, like the thing is, me, I'm always against this. You must be enemy with your ex, because how many people do you want to? Because it's not everyone that had only one choice before they got married. Yes. Some has they've had different visitors that's visited them. Some only had one, and they were able to go ahead with that one and go. Some had many people with that SC.
I still have example for that as well. You see, it's not only one person that me too I have met in my life, and there are still a lot of people that I've met. You know, that we still talk together, we still relate well. We don't fight. It's not like we are fighting. We are good. Like we are cool together. Even if the relationship did not work out between us, we are cool together. But as the kind of person that I am, I still see it as I can't be so close to them again. It's not on the basis of that we are fighting or we are quarreling, but on the basis of I want to be careful. There is a difference between a basis of kind of stuff. Do you understand? And there's a difference between we can but it's not like we're not going to meet in an enclosed place. Maybe we went for an event. Maybe it's a school reunion. We went for our university 20 years. Like now, we'll be having in my own secondary school, we're having our 20 years reunion next year. I'll now see someone that we did boyfriend and girlfriend back then. All those mumu boyfriend and girlfriend that we used to do in secondary
okay, I will let you finish. Then I will tell you something. Like you remember when we were younger.
Probably we did that get together in a place where there is accommodation, sleeping accommodation. I'll now put myself so low to the extent that I'll follow him to his room, or he will follow me to my room. That's not right. That one is extreme already. But we can meet in the hall where we are doing program, take pictures together, talk. Oh, it's a second. Do you remember this thing that happened this year when we were in JS? Hey, we still relate together very well. But there has to be boundaries, because this thing that is called love, like it's not even a matter of love. Our heart really forgets people that have been there. But it now depends on how you put yourself together, how you handle yourself spiritually now comes in. You are the kind of person you are now. You can't just be going out with everybody. You can't just be laying around with everybody because of who you are now. And all the other factors will now come in. Yeah, so one has to be very careful.
Okay.
You said you want to say something.
Yeah, when you said something about those secondary school boyfriend, I love you, you love me, this WhatsApp group that they will add me. You get to a stage where I get tired, I will come out of it, and they will add me again. Some you will now see, you will see some, when they mention their names or you see their picture. Sometimes you just look at the pictures, or they're having birthday and they dropped up. You'll be wondering, that is that person that when you guys, like, how many years ago? Do you understand what I mean? Like 30 something years ago. This is what it looks like. You like Olomaje. Some of my friends used to discuss with me that, did you not see so person? Do you not see how it looks like? They'll say, Nyama Olomaje. Nyama Olomaje. I was like, that is yeah, he's a grown man now. He has gray hairs. Some of, okay, I forgot his name. Like some of our mates, they have gray hair early. There are some that right now, if you see their grays, I'm wondering to myself, oh, wow, just so you see some that they look so different from what they looked like then. It's years ago. They are now they've grown. Some of them have pot bellies. You understand? It's not those baby us that we know then, but because that's the picture that you have on your head. Maybe you haven't seen them after you guys left this secondary school. So let me read what she said. I agree with co-host. The man can be having an affair with his ex and still send wife to go on. Yeah, for favor. Yeah. Um, but what if it was the woman that met um that saw the job advert, or met the ex, not the husband that actually sent her. Maybe the man just agreed that, oh yeah, if you feel okay, you can go and ask her for that. I don't mind. Or if you don't mind, it's your choice. We always think to the extreme when it comes to this ex thing. But for me, I am not in support of you must always cut ties with all your exes. Like I said, people have different visitors. Some, if we were given a choice to choose, I think most people want to choose, I just want one person or two person, or the person I first meet is the person I want to end with. Do you understand? But it does not really favor majority like that. So would they cut ties with everyone? So this one come cut ties, that one come cut ties. Why now? I feel there should be boundaries. That's the thing. Some don't even, you can't talk to me, I can't talk to you, we cannot be this one. Kilo day. I think we take these things to the extreme. Like, no, it shouldn't be like that. I know if people will say they could catch feelings. That's why you should also have boundaries. But it shouldn't stop them maybe having exchanging pleasantries sometimes. Because if they go ahead like that, the other party too would do it to his own wife. What if your children now attend the same school, which we know, I know that one that very well, people that things like this happen to, but their children ended up in the same school.
I even have one example that is similar to what you just said now. In my baby school, there is someone that we used to meet when I'm going to drop my baby in the morning. Someone that I like it's not really, I can't say relationship, but it's someone that has asked me out before when I
Mm.
when I was I was still younger, and then we're both married now, and we used to meet at the school drop off in the morning. So
Mm.
and I would I would just, at times I would just look at him and I would smile. He too will smile and I'll be like, "My mama, what's the mumu smile that I'm even smiling self?" And I don't, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his own mind. I don't know what he's thinking. But me, I would just,
True.
I would just him, good morning, Eka, because he's older, he's an older person.
Mm.
Eka Rosa, I will still put sir for him. So, and then there's this other person. This is where we are, caution now has to come in. Caution has to come in. There's this other person
Exactly.
on my street, on my parents' street. Gun, 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 gun. This person, is a case of another. We discussed that on it's a fresh topic on its own. We had a really really we fought, like we fought together. We really had a bad uh, departure. Departure or separation. Yes.
Yeah.
Then was living
You
his
parted
parents.
ways in a rough way.
Yes, his own parents were living on my street. Then on my parents' street. Do you get? So
Mm.
when his parents, his dad by, so he was, and he's also older, he's the older person, so he was now the one taking care of the house and everything. So one thing now led to the other, something shall happen, so let's keep that part. So
Yeah.
it now very very bad fight. So I now notice something now that I'm married, it's like his own house now, it's his father's house, so he's now living there with his wife and everything.
Mm.
Whenever I'm driving alone, he will be making one kind of nonsense joke. I've even told my sister. I've told my sister about him, that you see that guy. If I'm driving alone, that is when he'll be making faces, all
That's
those
it.
silly faces, and our that still makes sense. Eh?
Mm.
And
You
if
just
my
doing your best.
husband is now with me, he will now do as if he doesn't know me, like we have never met before.
Oh, it's already shown the signs. What? Yeah. So you just
Tell my sister. I have
let
to tell
me
my
let me
sister.
know advice
This
on
this
her.
guy this guy will not greet me if my husband is in the car. But if I'm alone, he will now be doing unnecessary jokes, and I'll be like, ah. So I have to be careful with that kind of person. He's not the kind of person I can trust. That I have to say
You don't know
a
what you
very
can do
high
when there's
man.
no one there.
So people have
Yeah.
joined the
Let me
live stream.
quickly say hello to Susie.
Yeah.
Hello, Susie. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry we're not ignoring you. It's just because sometimes we don't want them to we don't want to lose the chain of thought. So that's why I actually even highlighted your message as well. You're welcome. Thank you. And she's saying hello to you as well. Our co-host you didn't remember to help me to thumb up.
Yeah. Do you want to go through the chats?
Yeah, I've actually seen it. Oh, can you please help me to thumb up at your end as well, please? Thank you, Susie. How are you? How has your day been and your children as well? Okay,
So
5 people.
I've joined my other accounts. So people have
Okay.
to boundaries need to be set. Like, don't you can't just like, and then Kashi said something in the chat. Like, you can only trust yourself.
Yeah,
You can only trust yourself. You don't know what's going on in the mind of the other party.
in the mind of the other person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you have to trust you have to be very careful. People could be corny.
yeah. And you know what? Another side for let me come from this side as well. The person you're actually having this conversation with is your partner. You don't know who they are also talking to.
Yes.
Because you guys, like, we decide to arrange something, and they might get to their own families wherever, and they will just say, oh, we are planning so thing, or he can just decide to tell one of his maybe closest siblings that this is what is happening. You understand, but they won't tell you. Now imagine that's why sometimes you could see Someone will say, "Oh, my husband brother is monitoring me." I feel is who gave some of them are given the permission or the go ahead by their own brother, depending on what has been discussed in their presence or been what they've been told. So how can my husband brother be monitoring me when I go out? He wants to be, he's sniffing around to see what is happening. He's helping his brother to would I say spy on me, So it's either his brother has been telling him something about me or um purposely gave him the assignment. Do you understand? So in that aspect, we don't know what the other person is going to, who they are talking to. So if you discuss that with your husband, that your husband discussed that with you, and you said okay, you agree to want to do such. What if he decide to tell his brother later? You might not tell him immediately, but later, what if he decide to tell him? And so whenever you now come up with anything, they will like, oh, they know now, isn't it? You want to go and sleep with that person, so you that you want to even brag that, oh, I helped my husband, we did husband and wife, there's nothing that, meanwhile they let you know that they know what's going on.
Hmm.
And the way they will say that thing to their own family, they make you are the one that they make look
And
you're not okay.
that thing is spicy. Holy Bam. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, thank you. She said nice topic. Thank you. They are doing fine. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So we don't know who they are talking to, who they must have discussed such issue with. So when they start their own would I say behaving bad, the person you think you want to even go and report to or might even see it as isn't it you've done yours, you know? But if you don't do it, this is if you don't do it, the man can even still go and report it to his family or start like you don't want him to progress in life because of your they will call it aragbigbono, like you're being jealous, you feel you don't trust them. That's why you didn't you wouldn't want to help. They have a way of turning things around when it comes to the women. So I think that's one of the reason women quickly just accept such things from men and just they help in wholeheartedly, but it turns back to hurt them later, and they feel so stupid that why should I even have agreed in the first place? Look at what Kashi said, that she cannot, if for herself, oh, she can't trust the other party because anyone can change at any time. Okay. Anyway, I know that when it comes to the women's side, the men we will see maybe 50% of men wouldn't mind for their wife to maybe have they work in the same place with their exes, with their own ex, not the wife ex. But when it comes to their own matter, no, 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 they wouldn't want that to happen. Even to work with the man's brother is they don't want, because they feel it can still connect them. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was trying to agree with you that most men won't allow that.
Yeah, they won't. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. It's 1 hour. I just don't. I want to keep it to that, so it's runnable. Thank you very much for
Was
your
this
time.
where we did the live stream yesterday or day before yesterday?
No. So this is the new channel. This is Gore's Couch. So that's the different. This is Gore's Couch. The other one is Gore's Corner.
No, there is one that has like 300 bananas on it.
Oh, that one is that's we did you do a live stream there yesterday?
I can't remember, but I know there is another Gorex couch.
The one that has 300 banana. I think this way I will explain to you. The one that has, I think it's is it 390 or something? That one has two of my face on this thing. That's my support channel.
Okay.
Then when I opened, I said I will be using it to support people most times. As time goes on, I might not be using GC, Gores Corner, and EMV
Okay.
to visit people. And I actually now made it to so that people can subscribe to it when I'm able to share. You know, you get to a certain stage before you're able to share
Yeah.
out. Mhm. So when I was able to share, because I did some shorts and I think I recorded few videos, then I got a lot of subscribers. Then I stopped the people being able to comment. So I'm able to use it to share people out and use it to visit people. That's why I said it there. That is, you know, if you think of the name, or yeah, the name is the channel handle is Gores ENV
Okay. Yeah. Hey,
Couch.
something like that.
Gores ENV Couch, because then you know I have Gores Corner and ENV, as in expressing my view is ENV. So I just gave it Gores ENV so that if you see me with
You
this
will know.
name, it's the
Okay.
same
Yeah.
person. Mhm. Now that life has happened to both channels for now, yeah, then this is Gores Couch. So I'm still going to be using Gores ENV Couch to support the three channel. I'm just going to update one of the this thing so that people would know that okay, it's the same. I'm
Is
just
this?
the same Gores.
Yeah. That's fine. It is
Thank
well.
you. Amen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope this one will work. And yeah, I've told you about the me trying to work on the watch hours anyway. So
Yes.
that's it. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate it. It's past 9 now. I will allow you to go and be with your family. Thank you very much. Susie,
Hey.
thank you for coming. And Kashi, thank you for your contribution. Thank you. At least you were able to comment. You did not. You were not. I don't know what did those people call. They say you are not in the bush. Thank you. Before you tell me that, oh, I listened to it. I wasn't able to type. Thank you. I do appreciate your contribution as well. God bless you. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye. Bye, Olufunke. Hello. Okay, she's gone. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. I will see you in my next one. Bye. We don't have this thing. Okay.